that. Don't understand what that blue screen was. So whatever that was, that sucked. Try to sit up and catch what the error code was, but it happened so fast. That sucks. I hate when that happens. And I have a feeling it might be related to the... Eventually I'm going to have to upgrade my microphone to whatever the software was, my Wave. So... Oh, that's too perfect right there. That's way too perfect. The code check also is... I mean, actually, the code check's not perfect right there. Not with what we want to accomplish with it. The drawing room, on the other hand, perfection. Stupid stream or computer blue screening. I hate when that happens. It's not internet issue. It wasn't anything funky. It was some unknown... I guess it was funky. Never mind. A chapel. Chapel right there. Thank you. Yeah, that's... I don't know what the blue screen was. I always try to catch it, just so I can figure out what it is and prevent it from future issue. I have no clue what. It could be so many things. Ooh, that's not good. No, we can do better than this. Even though we really do want the nursery. No, wait, let me think about this. On one hand, if I didn't get the nursery, it would really hurt what I want to pull off this run. It behoovest me to nursery up. I have the face mask, so now I have total step protection, and I'm pretty sure our lab experiment is bedrooms. So... where? Somebody dropped $2 at church, and I take it. Free payment for all the times. I'll take a din. Yeah, din right there's good. Except we should try to save some blue rooms maybe for when... Like the din might be one that we want to put for the blue tent thing. Whatever that is. Shovel? No. Oh wait, I have a shovel. Brick. This can dead end. Let's see. Let's think about this. I don't have keys. If I shop, which I'm actually totally fine shopping here. If I locksmith, we want to get the twin bunk room fast. Not necessarily, but it would be nice to get it fast. Jackbad. It's pretty close. Just because I spawn it doesn't mean I have to immediately pick it up. It's kind of. I would like it closer, but I accept. If I don't pick it up. Let's think about this for a second. I wanted it to spawn closer to the foundation. So with it being right there, you know what? I can work with that. I can work with that. Yeah. I accept. I'll be back to pick up my drop-off. So one thing is room placement now is kind of critical. More so than it always has been. Foyer's tempting. So tempting. But not tempting enough. It's worth checking. Okay. We know that the sleep mask doesn't trigger the +4 until after. Question is, the +10 steps, do they trigger before or after? So if I draw it, the +8 from nursery, so that's 14 steps once I run inside there. I hope so. I've been oddly unlucky with mine. I mean, you saw what's in it, did you? Or did you? It has a particular item inside that we are hoping. Leave the banana. Cha. Does that mean there's only the two? Sweet. The one with 11 steps? Wait, what? I choose vestibule. Wait. Yes. Exit. Not yet. No, I put the cursed effigy in there. Thursday the 5th, 11:05. No, day before. 11:04. No. The day after. 11:06. What's today's date? 12/31. I mean, I've tried 11:07, but I may as well. No, not 4. All right. Before I add anything to my drafting pool, let's count this out. we pick up the item. It curses me immediately. Because I didn't touch this, that's 15 steps, and a banana, that's like 3 steps. Before I do that, we have to make sure the boiler's turned on. So we gotta go get a boiler. And I can leave these dirt piles so we can dig those for food. If I get blocked out of this, I will be so sad. Okay. It's not all lost. It's trade day. It's trade day. So I will run. Trade as much as I can. I will do the Swapperoo 3000 until I can get a key card. So that's if all that's stopping me from this is a key card because the last door. Shenanigans. Key card time. I checked the cursed effigy, and I have a rough idea of where I need to take it. Hello. Okay, sure. fine. Denny. Who's Denny? Whoever Denny is, he's bad. Hi. Yeah. Okay, so that's one choice. Not my garden key. So we can either get rid of the lockpick, which was my solution to no keys, or we can get rid of the metal detector, which was my... Well, I don't know what I was going to do with it. Interesting decisions. Oh, yeah, I knew where it was a good hot while ago. Silver key. Might be worth holding on to that silver key still, even though the rabbit's foot would be good. Sleeping mask we absolutely need. Salt shaker we need. Shovel we also kind of need. Magnifying glass, but what do I need a battery for? I don't. But that's a terrible trade right there that I have to do. Because I'm not doing either of these. Fine. Painful. Let me think. Battery pack. What is it that combines with the lockpick that makes the super lockpick? It's the metal detector that I just traded. Gosh. Salt shaker we need. Silver key I kind of want. Alright. I think I've done what I want to do here with this, so... At least we're still in this. Strategy worked. Keycard secured. We may now continue opening doors at our leisure. I've been unlocking a lot of stuff here. Piece by piece. I still feel like there probably is more in this gigantic room of room. You know? Like, I just wish. Yeah. We'll see. Oh, yeah. Totally. But I already bought stuff. So I bought everything I think that the commissary had for sale. That was one of the first things I did. Key card. Don't have a sledgehammer. Dining could go perfect right there. I actually couldn't ask for better dining. Yes, please. I accept. Okay. Don't touch any of the food. So we can garden right there. Pros and cons. Let's see. I guess study. Gyms turn into rerolls. It's not a bad play. And there's dice. What luck. It's like I was meant to come in here. This is where I get Thursday from. And that wasn't right. So... 12. Have I tried 8021? I'm gonna have to try that. Eight 021. So if I do the thing here, it will spread fruit. I could wait. I'd rather just do it here. Let's just do it here. It's gonna be tight anyway, so. Should I open? I don't know if I'm going to go up that high, but I mean, just in case. You never know until you know. I'll open it up. Two and two. It's funny because my whole mind is just thinking preparation for picking up the effigy and having enough steps to go wherever it is that it wants me to go. So that's the whole thing, is just doing that. But we need a boiler. That's the only thing, and then I can do this. Preferably have some other stuff too. Potentially. That would be my last key. coins, keys, beats, rocks. The gym does let me go where I want to. Okay, I'll bite. Gym. Perfect. This is where we silver key. Not perfect. As much as I want this, we want that green room. The Cloister of Mila. 2 shops? Yeah. I mean, I guess a beet's good. No, well, nope. Turnips are no good. A beet. That was a beet. One of those was a beet. Can I touch the broom and have it lower? I hold her hand delicately. She's like, let go of my hand. I don't so much care about getting inside the room as much as I care that these are bedrooms. Holding Mila's cloister. Oh! Do you know how close I am? The table is set. The table is already set. I just need a boiler. Kochek's here. By opening the secret garden early, hopefully fruit flooded some of this in between. There's 1 banana right there. The dirt inside Foundation is left untouched, and I may have drafted this, but I didn't go in. So that's 14 steps gained just by stepping inside there. So, I should be able to do what I think I need to do with that thing. Maybe. It all depends when we get there. Once I get a boiler. And yes, I love Mila's cloister. It's the happiest place on earth. I definitely want the armory. What if the axe is there? Yes! No! I'll be back. $8. Screw that. I'll come from this side. Boudoir, boudoir. No. I'm not using my last key there, just in case. No way, Jose. No way, Jose. Well, this might be my last key right now. But I have a locksmith, so it's not the end, even though it looks like it is. Man, they really don't want me to get in there, do they? Like, so hard they're trying to stop me. Part of me wants to take the trove. Part of me wants to take the secret passage. Part of me wants the dark room. Part of me thinks reroll. I think if we re-roll, we get a 4-fer. That's probably for the best. Yeah. It's kind of funny. Just as long as it's not this one, but that blocks it again. Blocking. But the aquarium is an offshoot of the cloister, which means bonus. I wonder what the red of the aquarium is. Because you could counter it. Booyah. I haven't decided. If I don't make it back here, I could read a new clue. Sure. Rhymes, it's fun, it's whimsical. It's probably got keys hidden between the pages. Crap. Okay. Let's see. First, despite knowing if I need it or not, I always want it. Give me the Torch of Alam-Ra. Thank you. Torch of Alam-Ra. Go to basketball. Oh, and the dining room setup. I forgot about that. Only rubies. Okay, so that's one key. 63 steps. 11. Let's just run down real fast. This will give me a good idea as to how much stuff I actually legitimately have prepped for this. So I purposely didn't pick this because I didn't want those rooms muddying the draft yet. We have the one banana. Nice of them not to put two. That's rude. This hallway doesn't have an item. We can't go in there yet. The din didn't get anything. Rude. Car keys. So that's where we'll start. And there's nothing in here, so... Well... $1 away, huh? That's just... perfect. I just wanted 2 anyway. 2 keys. I think between the dining room and between everything else that I have set up here, not knowing how many steps I technically need to do whatever it is that I think I need to do, I think we're okay, because I also have a pizza and a lunchbox right there. So it's like I am so good. Two keys for 2 doors. Because in order for me to get to where I need, we still have to have a boiler room. Do I have a telescope? No! Oh, I do! Ha ha ha. But that does put a lot of pressure. So if you ask yourself, do you want to? Yes, I do. First of all, where are they? All in different positions. Mars. Finmora, the red state. Starting tomorrow, each planetarium contains a apple. Nice. And a can. Apple and can. Lies. One of those 2 keys. I made the shop actually. It doesn't. It fits the rooms. Did I? You're right. That was yesterday's prize, wasn't it? Bonus. I still want to see all the planets align. It's going to happen, and then the whole mansion gets split in half, and a dimension opens up, and I get sucked in. And Digiblocks becomes available for purchase. That's how you unlock it. That's what I heard. No! The end of the Mayan. Well, for this charade to continue that way, we're going to need to use some of these dices. I would love a garage right there. I would also like a boiler room, please. Conference room would collect everything there, and that's not a bad play. It's not going to push everything that already exists, though. That's what's important. It is another door, though, that I'm going to have to roll for. So the question is, accept this, roll for the boiler, stick my feet into the ground and continue pushing for boiler right here. Or don't. Pick the conference room. It's free pizza. Take the conference room. I talked myself out of it. Because there's going to be a mechanical door and there's going to be a roll door. Look for the coupon book. Hey, technically the aquarium and planetarium should have blue tints stuff, by the way. That, you know, the illusion of blue tints that we have never seen before. Oh, you would give me her chambers. No. No, tempt me not. This is not her ladyship's room. No matter how badly I want it, this is a garage. I remember my garage being right here. Not a ballroom. A garage room. Or a boiler. I'll take a boiler. That's definitely what was right there. The whole time. Yep. Boiler. Jeez Louise. Taking it from common to standard made it a lot harder to spawn. How much of my map did I have to fill to get this room? You know, I think I'm going to actually crank it back down after this experience. Hi, Boily. Did you miss me? I bet you did. Let me just crank some of your stuff around. Uh-huh. Juicy. You can leave that closed. It did for a second, didn't it? I'm still convinced that's a pattern of sorts. It's too patterny. Way too patterny. Music patterny. Alright, we need the red dot on with where I gotta go. Everything past this point's icing on the cake. I already have what I wanted. So if I get up to antechamber or not, doesn't matter. As long as by the time I get to Kochuk, I have above 13 steps. I have 2 dice. What could I possibly dream of? A ballroom, a secret passage, an archive. Maybe an actual garage this time. As much as the archive is cool, it's not. There is something else in the archive that I have to solve. I don't know what yet, though. I could go there. Alright, let's leave it up to luck. It is weird. Almost like the secret passage glowing. But I think the outline is what we have to go by. Secret passage doesn't transmit, but sometimes the rooms just glow. It is interesting, isn't it? Even ballroom kind of glows. Yeah, let's re-roll though. It is ominous, isn't it? So corridor does the same thing right there. I say we pool, because then I can try to sauna and freeze myself and thaw and then freeze again. Just thinking. Yeah. Pool it to me, baby. Plus, I got trunks. Checking the edges. All right, 1 pool, check. I don't need to get to the antechamber. We already have everything we pretty much need. For the most part. Setting up tomorrow today. Ta-da! I steal the tape gun. Because I want it. 453, 478. I bet you people have that written down somewhere. Haha. Dollars to donuts. People have that written down. Okay, 25. I'm going to go... well, we have to go to pretty much Armory again. Cross-check what I have selected. A new clue. I'm sure that'll be a riveting tale to read. Back to the cloister of the master. $22. We're going to lose 2 steps there. Yeah, that works. I have a silver key? I have a silver key. Conservatory it is, baby. Love that corner conservatory. It's full of beets, which I put sugar in my shaker, so it's sugar beets or turnips, whatever they are. What? Huh? Quite the brick wall you have right there. Never saw that before. Is it always so bricky right there? makes me want to have my tunnel. I will tunnel through. That probably is something we have to do, because the rules of the tunnel state such. The tunnel will always draw a tunnel. Question is it just going to dead end, or will it continue? Add that to the to-do list. That's a terrible draw. I don't want to tweak any of those. They're fine. Bad conservative. Shame on you, conservatory. Shame. Give me that. Give me the apple. I'll put some sugar on it. Pour some sugar on me in the name of love. I'm hot, sticky, sweet. Did I dig these? Yes. Didn't dig these. Not sure if I need to, want to. Okay. I'll leave them just in case. We'll see what my steps are when I get here. I love how concerned I am, and I should be, like, so good. It's not even a problem, but hey. Expect the best. Plan for the worst. Life is a play. We're unrehearsed. Vestibule. So that means one more room, and then I have the whole thing. Should I check anything? No. No. Gaston! I wish to retrieve my cursed effigy. He's like, please take this, thank you. Oh, very good. Okay. 13. Da-dun, da-dun, da-dun. 12. There was nothing in this room, if I'm not mistaken. 11. No bananas. I was sad that this room didn't get any bonus. 10. Nick plans ahead. Brum-ba-ba-bum. Always be stepping. Give me that gem. Quest bedroom. 22. Banana. Salted. 25. A rock. I salt the rock and eat it with the coins. And a nail. Simon dies. Promptly dies. And his boot fell off. Oh, good. Foundation, man. He packed his pack. And he had a pizza. No furnace. But he salts it with this sugar and chases it with a banana. Then still goes outside because why would he not go dig these holes? I don't know. Nobody knows why Simon does what Simon does, except for Simon, because he is the Simon. There still is a door, but I'm good. I mean, I do have a plethora. What could it possibly be that I would want? I'm Gucci. I will play it. Ignorance is bliss. Apple. Delicious. Ignorance is bliss. So I'm not going to even think that that door exists. Okay. Everything should be set. Now, one option that I have, I could go outside before attempting to go to the place to see if any of this stuff trades. And if I got a power hammer, we could really take some swings. To see if that wall at the bottom place. 58 is a lot of steps. I don't have tennis shoes. What happens if I try to trade the cursed effigy at the... Now we gotta go outside. Convince myself. So I'll go to where I believe the mirror to be after I take a trip to the trade store. 'Cause... that store clerk that was picking his nose definitely owes me an apology. I'm going to throw the effigy at his face. Since he's one of those guys that two-finger picks his nose. One of those guys. Why does it look weird? It looks weird. Why has it got this weird yellow tone to the bottom? It's not sunrise, sunset, is it? Sir. No. 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 Partly want to say yes, but no. Yes. I accept. Give me that battery. Yes. Give me the foot. That's funny. Just a key. You can have one key for that salt. You can kiss a duck. I want to keep it. Okay. Thank you, shop. Keep. You're so wise and good. How come he never trades for shoes? And why is it... It's not like sunset, is it? Never seen it the color that it is. Uh, Commissary Workshop. 51. We're still okay. Not to mention Bing Bong. No. Oh, I don't have a sledgehammer, do I? Huh. I've been using the Morning Star. Oh. Okay. Well. Shoot. That changes a couple things, doesn't it? I don't want that jackhammer thing. It is so not my favorite. I mean, I don't see a purpose unless there is. Oh, gosh. This is like a one-way trip, right? I should really just remember what things are. Okay, well, mm, um, it's kind of pointless just holding on to everything the way that I am. Kind of. If I traded it all, wait a second. That doesn't matter. We don't need to do that. If I traded it all into the one thing, took the one thing, I wish I had got the purse. I wasn't thinking, because having the double money thing would have been cool, but not necessarily. Without the sledgehammer, knowing that this is probably over anyway, let's just make the jackhammer. Have it, because why not? It's a there it is, and I name him Jack, just in case anybody's worried. And Jumpin' Jack. Isn't the coloration a little weird right now? Hammer's too on the nose. Can't have that. Steal the carpet. Well, 43 steps. I don't think I've ever had the jackhammer through this stuff. So, I mean, who knows? Maybe I can get old Jackie boy. Oakland. What? Really? No. I had no clue. Let's see, I'm pretty sure I remember this. perfectly. I remember this perfectly. Can I dig right here? Can I stick my hand in the box of rocks? That checks out. Yeah. That leads to the one that's shows the water level. Why is the music getting all intense? Why is the music getting all intense? Should I, for old time's sake, go pull the lever? We don't want them to feel like we don't care, right? Technically, I think I could solve another sigil too. But I'm more interested in seeing if I could just jackhammer right here. Okay, that beam checks out. Maybe I just wanted epic music as I do this next part. Epic music. 40 steps. And if this is nothing, I am putting this back in code check. Open. And jackhammer. That should have worked. Jump off the cliff. He spits off the edge to count how long it takes before it splooshes in apocalypse. That's the blackest mirror I've ever seen in my life right there. I remember when I totally guessed this one. That's a black mirror. That's a black mirror. That's a black mirror. I hold the effigy up. Is that a light? Kid. Dude. How much more Black Mirror can I get? Ah! Duh, 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 Fine. Let's go put it back in code check. I moonwalk backwards. Turn off the lights. In the shadow, we will find the truth. The effigy said. Gosh, dang it. Right Honorable Baron Thomas Sinclair between the years of 1915 and 1918. This is the person May 8th. March, April, May, June, July. the Baron Sinclair. Did he put a year, perchance? Let's write down Mr. Fort Laud. Worth. Mr. Worth Laud. But then again, this note is what's interesting. Is this our reply to it? This letter is supposed to give me some info of a semblance of some kind. Those who've knocked on your mailbox look for a hand, particularly so when our methods lack refined sophistication and class that this author so effortlessly wields. I thought that this guy's letter was kind of interesting. Makes me wonder if he has archive access. These are the blackest mirrors, and I can almost fit through this one. Can't I? Close the door. Don't look at me. If nobody looks at me, I can turn invisible and go inside here. Freak. I can only turn invisible if absolutely nobody is watching. Well, let's go fly a kite. Runs with his face down because he's sad. Yeah, this room grinds my gears. F. Jackhammer. He turns into a freaking ballistic crazy kid. What, your birthday? Is it really? Does that line up? That's how I feel about the birthday of the mystery key. It's like a couple of days off. It's so close to mine. Let's see. I have solved 3 of these. The movie ticket stub, the one of my mother's false passport documentations, and the this one. Now, I have the proper credentials to understand the importance of Cora. We should be able to solve that one. Harvest and farming. Academia. We want the 3 lines. The moat should be the 3 lines. And then it's just a matter of filling in the blanks. Oops. Stealing the Baron's mail. So, the only reason this one is potential right now, 100% because that's the symbol for the college. And I've been going to school, baby. Oh yeah. First of all, academia. Second of all, does it rain in college. Is it lightning? It's probably lightning. Alright, maybe I don't know what to do for this one yet. What did those mean again? Hang on. Time out. The border. Oh, freak. Why wasn't I paying attention to the freaking colors in the school? National colors of the realm. Okay. Well, it can't be red. That one's nixed out. It can't be green, I think, or purple. No, yeah, violet. Because those ones are already used. It's not black, because the prized Caratia, whatever it was called, university, definitely wouldn't be the blackguard color. So we got pink, yellow, white, and orange. So we got the Aztec-y looking zigzags. We got the yellow lightning marquees. We have the white dotaroos, and we got the potato chip orange. So let's just roll with the color, and we'll take it from there. Now the question is, at Pikachu University, what flavor of travel do you think the university likes? Is this horseback? Is this turtleback? That's the dumbest form of travel I've ever heard. I'm going to guess train. I don't know. The letters that we have to go on are the ones where Mary's in university riding back home. It's in the bird, the dove thing. I read them a long time ago and haven't been back to reread them. I don't recall anything that she talks about in particular. But I don't think C's. She uses the birds to communicate back home. Exactly. That's what I mean. So it could be, I don't think it's roads. It could be horseback. It could be. But it could be trains as well. I'm trying to think, if we've already used a sigil, can they be reused? So of the sigils, maybe I should go revisit, unless it eats steps. I don't think it eats steps. I don't remember it being stormy necessarily. So this one is used. So that's locomotion. To the locomotion. And that was the hourglass. This one, the red country, that is horse and carriage, crossroad. The movie ticket, also. So they can be reused. Interesting. Okay. So they can be reused, huh? Look, it's this one. Oh, that was it. That would be funny. So let's see what needs to change. This. Okay. That is storm. Storm horseback. Except Aztec-y. This one's already been used. Triangle. You know, I might be shooting the gun with this too early because we probably could totally, instead of guessing, I bet you the last classroom has a clue. And now that I'm aware of it, and then I'm aware that this symbol is what this is, it, oops, will be on my radar. So maybe I do this later. The puzzle piece, the freaking rainbow, the diamond in the rough. But I gotta get more keys. And then I don't have the mountain yet solved. So, that's that. Let's go cry a bucket because we couldn't get the one thing. There is something interesting though. Let me recall the great Alzara's last final words to me. He said, and I quote, "A treasure was buried." Did he not? I know, right? That's the thing. I think we have to go lower. We gotta go down, down, down to Funky Town. Come on, kid, just jump. Trust in your wings. Simon grows wings and just leaps to safety down there. Is there anything on this? Secret lever? Since I'm here and I have the jackhammer, which is not something that I normally have in this particular area. Wait, why am I going over here? But no. I think I should try, because I mean I have definitely enough. I could go back over across and try one more time to see if something, but I mean I don't have anything different except I have a morning star and a gear wrench. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. I'm not even gonna fix this. Well, actually, no, I'm not gonna fix this. I'm mad about that. Let's see, how many steps does it take to get back to my coat check? We're talking entrance. If I go entrance, we have to go entrance, commissary, workshop, hallway, drawing, chapel, den, courtyard, coat check. If I go up through here, it's relatively real fast. 37's enough for me to do a little bit of dinking around, though. So let's do some dinking. I was thinking about that too. Since everything gets washed out, may as well see what trades. I have a jackhammer. Can I just use it on stuff? Movie ticket. movie ticket. I'm gonna jackhammer everything down here. He did. That's what I'm talking about. He said, a treasure buried. And I mean, I don't know of a better tool than a jackhammer. There are a lot of things over there, but just jump. Just spread your wings and fly, son. Fly. I want you to pay keen attention to what color the pieces are. The last thing I'll do is go look for blue notes. But what if the blue notes need to be the blue pieces? I did have this somewhere, didn't I? I did. I just don't remember. I swear I did. Ha! Gotcha, sucker. You. Yes. Castle was Power Hammer. I do not know if I got a queen room. Can't the queen share the room with the king? It should check out. I should just remember, but I'm too lazy. Sorry. My brain started thinking about puzzles beyond this puzzle that could be related to this puzzle. Potentially. Where's that church? There it is. Sorry, King. Dog. We never got your room, did we? It's awkward. That moment when the king realizes that he's not welcome in his kingdom. It's a kingdom. I'll just stay right there. Perfect. I did, and I don't regret it, too. The lady's bedroom turned into a boiler room, which made this little jaunt possible. I may as well light this guy up. So I've been doing the pawn. I think... Where was that pawn? Is he here? 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 Just gotta check. Fine. Okay. Sir, may I read your book again? See if there's any... freaking foreman. Dig, 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 dig. Dig, 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 dig. I have the super dig. Come on, jackhammer this. Oh my gosh. Is there any reason to be on this side? It's just gonna waste steps. I can't think of a reason. Checking this was the reason why I came this way. Okay. Fine. Be that way. Tread the jackhammer. The only priority is take that cursed effigy back to coat check. Deposit it into coat check. Maybe check this first. Do you think the jackhammer could jackhammer some stuff in there? Jackhammer everything. I dig a tunnel. That's what you want. At least these stayed lit. Okay. Yep. I may as well also try to go to that last room. To freeze myself. Cryogenically freeze myself. What if I took the jackhammer to the mine where the diamonds are? Past Black Ridge. It's worth a shot. The tints are blue. And there's two of them. Interesting. Hi, I bring a jackhammer. I plan to do everything with it. Show me what you want to be jacked, and I'll jack it. Each time you're successful, the justification will increase. A collapse, and he'll permanently close the site with it. Oh. Oh. Yeah. There's only one time that this would be worth it. And it's a dirty thing. Let me just see how many dig sites there are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 4? If you're gonna roll the dice like that, even with a 95% chance, unfortunately, knowing how random this game is, knowing how detrimental this could be to my profile, This is where you visit BlackRock, make a copy of your profile, upload it to the PlayStation Cloud. Your entire run is dedicated to one thing, and that's getting the jackhammer so you can come out here. If you're going to roll the dice, do it on a scum save, so that if you crash and burn, all you lose is the time that you put to get the jackhammer out there. You don't lose everything. I wouldn't want to do that right now. But now I know that it exists. That could be something in the future that we try. Sure. $25. I just need to make sure I have enough to get back to coat check. That's all. Is it worth going in there? With the gear wrench? No. Yeah. Yeah. I would like to actually see what it's like. I totally would. I mean, technically speaking, I don't have to go trade the effigy in to coat check. I do that because I think it's silly to have it ready to pull out when I need it. Clearly you need it for something. Otherwise, I would just trade it to this guy for a thing. The metal detector? Really? Sir? The jackhammer trades into a prism key? You suck, sir. Effigy trades into allowance. Very weird. The things that... Very, very, very weird. Hey, I have the watering can. Can I pour water inside this and make moonshine? Please, I'm thirsty. Now it's like purple. Was nighttime always purple? He bends down to get water from the stream and falls in. He was never seen. He's around that day. Foundation probably is my quicker pathway. It all depends what you're going for, by the way. So let's say it's not worth it. One gym, you say, but that's one starting gym every day. Proves that this jackhammer's not all the way useless. Did I misinterpret that? I thought it was a permanent increase. Really? Now I'm really curious what a collapse looks like. If I wasn't so dead set on getting the school trophy, I would go do that right now. I would go make it happen so I can trigger a collapse and see. If it is just a one-time gym, that makes me raise all my eyebrows, all 5 of them. I want to know what else. What else is it hiding? If it can't be that bad. It can't be that bad. Hi, sir. I'd like to check in this item. He's like, oh gosh, you again! Get out of here! Ah! Where can I die? Well, $15. You know what to do. Unless... What? 10 steps. I guess there's this pathway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. I would still same theory for me. If I have a scum save ready to protect me, the anguish of losing something, because you do start to like kind of depend on for a good start having even just those 2 gems. That makes a difference. Makes all the difference. Freezer. Okay. First of all, tomorrow's school day. 19 gems on school day, though. Either we aim for the freezer, or we don't. I vote we freeze. Freezer or bust. That sucks because freezer's blue. Veranda. We step in. Okay, I'll take veranda. Oh, I'm cursed now. Just remember. You're cursed. But we got keys. So that's what's important. Ah, and a hammer. There you are, effin'. Secret garden belongs right here tomorrow. Don't let me forget about that. I had a couple other rooms as priority, and I do not regret doing the classroom for my last one, by the way. It's going to make it so nice. I'll choose the lavatory. No. Freezer. I dislike you. Freezer. Freeze. No. Thank you. If only I had one more step. The torch can do all of the stuff in there. It's like that moment with Kill Bill. I've had the things I die in the freezer. Well, I never look anything up, and I don't want to know. I'll find them when I find them, type of a thing. Despite being cursed, Archaeological Shopping Center of Tomorrow. Yeah, it is. And I got a funky clock thing on top of my thing, too. That's right. Nice. And the thermometer's on my screen. A permanent collapse. Yeah, that is mighty interesting. Permanent collapse. 21 gems. Yep. Cursed for the day. That doesn't stop me. I got my sleeping mask and my specialty keys. Come to Papa. Just pick up my dollars. I need to reread it. If I had more steps, I would have gone back. Let's see. We want school. We are cursed, but that doesn't concern me too much. There's ways around that. But I at least want one dice. One dice, please. Closet. Those aren't closets. Treasure trove never has dice. Alright. Just gonna have to go hope that it is what it is. Alrighty. First of all, pay future Nick. He'll appreciate that. No. What I mean is I have no clue. You ask something that it's like I have no idea what one I'm working towards. Sorry. No, have I found the clue in 46? My focus has been off of 46 for a while now. Now, reading the red letters again probably would be advantageous. But I'm more... Crap. More wanting to do... Hang on, let me think. How do I want to do this? Shoot for a freezer. Hovel. Hovel for a freezer. I do love the hovel. The root cellar still has something fishy about it. Yeah. So I'm wanting to do the classroom first. I'm letting the main secrets just kind of trickle in as I happen to stumble upon them, if that makes sense. It might be backwards, and it might not be how most people would approach this. This bucket of water totally bothers me every time. Every time I come down here, it's like, Not if my intention is to just go freeze myself. Freeze myself, get rid of my curse. Since I couldn't get an early dice, I couldn't re-roll that to school. May as well try to preserve as much of my 19 as possible before the curse sucks them dry. Or Now that it's a new day, let's put that cave-in to a test. Unless the cave-in... So here's the thing. With this day, this new day, right now, all my big pieces are in place. Technically, the game doesn't save until you click save continue, save quit. So if I'm really worried about something, which in the past there was one thing that I was doing that I did, I don't remember what it was. If I wanted to try to re-roll that root cellar, it's just time consumption. Do not trust. That's an interesting note to put. Was it blue notes? Hang on. White box. Green memos in white boxes are always lies, said the blue note from the blue box. This never changed, by the way. Until I spent a key, this consistently kept coming back, the white box. So I'm going to remember that. Yeah, every room that I pick is just, it's going to choke me. Money, gems. I mean, I don't really care about the money. But if I can build the sledgehammer, we can test it. Easily. I'll have everything, Mr. Commissary. Too bad you don't have a shovel! Do my best. If I froze myself, the curse wouldn't take away, would it? How could they? Bedroom seat steps. I have a face mask though. I'm actually kind of curious. We should try. Okay, so that loses one room. I'm already like close to the brink of death right here. Shadow and flames. Does the collapse cause an instant game over? It instantly saves. Diamonds, keys, apples, pizza, and chests. Instant Balrog. We're close enough, but yeah, we're close enough. I should just go grab. Me, oh my. Wait. I'm just saying, a scum save is a protective thing, a sacred thing. Let me freeze myself. And we could put it to the test for realsies. I don't mind sacrificing to see for the greater good. If it helps us all win, I could totally do it. What am I doing right now? Ah, yes. First of all, can you please always stock sleeping masks? I would appreciate it. Never not stock those, okay? Thanks. And now I will check the mail. What are the dates? November 1st. October 8th. Gabe. October 7th. Changes you requested will now be implemented and notarized. If your premonition, God forbid, should bear fruit, your plans will be executed down to the last detail. McGuire, McKinley, McDougal? Who the F are those names? I've never heard those. And this is exactly a month before I show up? McDougal. All right. Give me a good one because I'm cursed. Give me a good one. I don't want to lose all my stuff. Aquariums would so kill me. When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps. Trashy digging. Yeah. Trashy digging gets me paid. Give me bricks, give me pebbles, give me liberty. Do I have a shovel? Definitely not. Nope, no. The next room? Oh, that means this has to be locked. Okay. That's tricky. That's not locked often. It's almost like it can't be locked, because that is a staple. I was just thinking, if I put a secret garden that we know extends out a ways, how close could I get to touching it? You know what I mean? Since the garage is on the other side and always on the other side forever, what could I do on this side to try to get closer to that? Or the boat? Unless the veranda... Huh? Oh. A key? That's weird. Well, the pool's not going to get me closer, but... For every chest in this game, my controller rumbles, except that one. Except the two that are inside the pool, for some reason it doesn't initiate rumble mode. We wanted to turn right. I don't have any. We just have the silver key. Rotunda. Or the Great Hall would work, or the aquarium would hurt us hard. Be a little bit of everything all at once. Double take it all. Great Hall would take one key from us. But we would live. No problem. First, get the corners so you don't have false positives. Damn it. Please be locked. That's not fair. How is that fair? Simply not fair. It's kind of poopy, actually. Where is it? Where is it? Give. Bacon and eggs? I don't think I've ever been to the morning room. I honestly do not think I've ever had a morning room. So, maybe we should have some salted bacon eggs. It's a green room, huh? Okay. Yeah, I've never been in this room. Clutch! November 5th. The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. Provisional, meaning it's not... What? The blue hours of Wednesday morning. The blue hours. Venerable Baron of Mount Holly, Herbert S. Sinclair, passed away at the ripe age of 73 after a prolonged struggle with a heart condition that had been kept from the public's eye until his final days. Oh yeah, that's right. It did say that. The one thing from the intro that always irked me, though, that I always had in the back of my head, is it's not only getting to 46, but getting proof that you got to 46. What proof do we ever have? None. I tried to pick up the cameras in the black room so many times. The recorder inside the trophy room. Go back and watch the intro again. he specifically hits proof, being part of the stipulations to inherit. Crafting puzzles, he was a source of an endless fascination to the readers over the years, not least through his popular column Baron Bafflers, which he penned for over a decade. Really? What years? When was the decade? The particulars of the announcement of his successor yesterday, on the 4th of November, has left his devoted followers with one last intrigue to ponder. The readers of his will precipitated a flurry of speculation. Interesting sentence. For his niece and presumptive heir, the much beloved and lamented Mary Matthew Jones. MMJ. Mother. Mummy. She's been missing, presumed deceased for the past 6 years. Mrs. Jones, better known to our readers by her pen name Marianne Marigold, enchanted the hearts and minds of children across the realm with her literary creations such as The Red Prince, Swim Bird, and New Clue. Her disappearance remains one of the age's most tragic mysteries, with her whereabouts unknown. Miss Marigold's own son, Simon P. Jones. A lad. Oh, they call me a lad? Oh. That is teased our friend group back in the day. If somebody duffed at doing stuff, just lad. They drop the ball. Lad. It's such a funny phrase. I love it. 14 summers. You count my age in summers? I'm 14 years old. And I'm left alone in this place to wander crypts and change the water levels of the entire freaking estate. Okay. The sprawling Cinca Empire. However, hey, they send my mail to me. Vast inheritance is accompanied by an undisclosed contractual condition. Given the Baron's well known for a penchant for tests of mettle and wit, it's clear the young heir from Reddington, distinguished in his own right as last year's county science fair runner-up. And that's what you say. Extraordinary challenge in the coming weeks. Well, it's been longer than that, but yeah, you're not wrong. There's that boat that I want to get to. Has to be a way to get on the other side. Break on through to the other side. Hey, I've seen that sigil before. But I haven't seen that before. Alright, that's enough in this room. Hang on a second. Wasn't there more to that? Maybe I'll have to run back to that office. What was today's... Is it bedrooms? There was something in the email. I need to go look at it. I thought I mentioned that he died exactly... Something happened the same day. Which makes me think, wait a second. Why did that email state the 7th of October. I guess that actually checks out. So he knew he was dying. It wasn't sudden. Somebody left the water on. Listen. There has to be a reason for that. This game has... There's a reason for everything. That water, I freeze it. He was rushing to get the paintings. That's what's in the study. Right? Hang on, I'm fairly close to back to that area. Just keep plugging a couple doors. Go to my casino. That would be painful. That wouldn't, though. Let's go! $100. Oh, stupid red. I wanted the 4 allowance. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun. Rat row. I'll have the hallway, please. Key card, key card. Okay. Not only that, if your cloister is the one that boosts your luck stat, which is nowhere apparent, by the way, but there is a luck stat, and if your cloister is the one that offshoots green rooms from it, it boosts your luck. I should have gone from the other side. I wasn't thinking. Well, we have a couple chances for freezer. That's all we need. Just a little freezer. That's all we need. Or take the planetarium. Do I have the telescope? No. Dun dun dun. Dun dun. It's okay. Security will help me. Key card. Oh. Oh. Sweet. Well, I'm not going to make the same mistake I did the first time with this. My first file had this set to the red one. The empty closet. 2 extra items if drafted from a bedroom. 1 extra item if drafted from hallway. I mean, I lean towards that too. That's the benefit of the bedroom. But that's the biggest point of the bedroom. You don't. Whereas hallway, we have a lot of hallways that could easily be bonus item. This one, although it does have its benefit, taking away the 2 item quick item pickup from a hallway closet or any closet. It's too painful. The 4 items they just don't outweigh. It was nice when it happened, but I found myself wanting way more and skipping this way more often. But some interesting things could happen if I frequented red rooms. Like if I forced myself to furnace. I would just have to skip it. But it does add an interesting element of on furnace day or curse mode. Oh, well, dare mode when you had to play the red rooms. That would have been interesting. But no, I'm going to go hallway for sure. Especially because core yard, other stuffs, there's a lot of benefit. Let's check. Well, first of all, let me look at the email from this. Network. Yeah, but you can't wrench the closet. It's not a cog. Let's see. No, not that. Email. This is the stop recording. February. I don't remember if I checked these. February, January, November. I ain't getting any more. Kind of want to test some more theories. More theories. What do I have? I have the vault. I have salt. Hey. What happened to 789? You're only allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Also, if I home roast key, I'm missing some, aren't I? Let's not think too hard about that. It will break me, probably. Couldn't make it this time. Didn't have the juice. So, without a key card, I kind of already know, but I still want to try. We know I can open this. This. That's why the key card is so precious. Help! Okay, I burned everything. Alright. Goodbye, gyms. Goodbye, money. Womp, 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 womp. Goodbye, curse. So, this is what I mean. Save quit. Technically, you don't have to go this far, but I mean it. For the sake of something like, let's say it's an instant save. So if I bring down that Seven Dwarves mining operation, and it immediately overwrite saves my entire profile, and I lose. What? Guess there was an update. As I was saying, this save. I wonder what they updated. Is definitively safe. Hopefully. Sinka 9083. Where have I seen that number before? Oh, wait. I know. Some punk in conference wrote it down. Diarrhea blocks. Diarrhea blocks. Didgeridoo blocks. But it takes time. See, this takes time to load in every time. That's why it's like not my favorite thing to do. Plus, I don't care if I have a run that tanks. So my priority is get the jackhammer again, or jack shovel. Jackie boy, unless it's school day. QWERTY? QWERTY is the name of the guy that invented the keyboard, the way that the model is. Pretty sure QWERTY. Oh yeah, I trust. I trust. Mickey Mouse ears. I trust Mickey Mouse ears. Alright, let's go get the stuff to make the thing. The only exception is if this is school day, then that becomes the focus. We'll leave it up to Lady Luck. If she says no school, school's out, then I shovel. A rollback issue? It's school day! Herbie, guess what? We test today. In a timely manner. Let's go. That's funny that it happened while I was in the middle of uploading. That's really funny. All right. I have 4 dice. No, 4 gems. How? Do I have 4 gems? I don't know how I have 4 gems. But I got them. That'll come in handy. Smash the microchip. The first classroom. You might be right. Yeah, I think you're right with that. Grade 1. Everything looks to be in order here. Lovely, lovely. Teacher, you may continue. I'll be back for that apple later. I see no kids have a hall pass. That's a shame. Attached to grade 1 is grade 2. For your convenience, I will have my rabbit's foot. Thank you very much. Johnson, who stole it from me. It's mine. Mathematics. A beautiful thing. Now, we don't want to be key locked. That's the thing. It's easy for us to get key locked. Happens every time. So let's be smart with these redraws. Well, I can't pass up on that. A free... And attached to 2nd grade is 3rd grade. We're just going to twisty snake this thing to victory. This is where you'll see the students had group activity to test each other on the periodic table. Because science is fun. It's very dangerous doing it this way. The slightest mistake could cause kerfuffle. I would want the rabbit's foot if I'm going to topple the thing on top of me. The library is not school related. However, it is a stencil. The chapel. It would be so funny if I twisty snaked it. I mean, here's the thing. What's stopping me? They don't cost gems. Remember the decision to remove gym cost for classrooms? Best decision ever. This is a classroom that I think I need to study. This is where that is. The North Circle. And there's the university arrows. And this is the 3rd level of Mario 3. See, there's the flag. There's the different levels you have to move to. That's a mini boss, that one with a circle around it. A snake. The cultists. The cult of the moon. The sacred circle. You know this is important. What if this is in relation to the castle? Secret? 46 is not a coincidence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tor is something that shows up on the castle. It's under 6. It says 6 Tor. And then this says Tor backwards, which is rot. And this There's that apple tree. Yeah, there's a lot of little funky mysteries. This would actually be incredibly nice to have on the lockdown. I don't have that yet. And the thing is, the only thing I have written down was Oris has the Black Bridge connecting to Reddington. That's all I know. Gosh dang it. And whatever this is, the political statement. So, Geography Day, I failed. So if Mount Holly is right here, Reddington, Oris, Finn Aries, Arch Aries. Why are you doing 2 names for that? Okay. You know what I want to look at, don't you? That's for convenience. Orinda Aries, Arch Aries, Finn Aries. Pick a lane, guys. How many Aries you gotta be? That connects. That's important. How important? I don't know. Still, I'm going to tank the test because they're going to be like, do this. And I'm going to be like, who got the highest grade? B minus, C minus, C minus. We have to suss out the best. Is the B minus the best? Oh my. This class is destroyed. Okay, let's just crank this out real fast. So, 5 out of 7 are correct. The best way for me to do this is to whiteboard real fast before I get too tired to think about this. But if this is going to be school day, I'd rather have it ready. So, okay, here's how I'm going to do this so it's easy for me. The top row is 4, the bottom row is 3. Okay? That's going to be how I do this. So, not knowing which ones are right, I'm just going to just do some boxes. 4 boxes. And 3 boxes. Okay. And let's just copy this kid's answers directly in. We have the V, we have the rainbow, we have the octagon, the mountain, the diamond, the hourglass, and the band-aid. Or puzzle piece, I forgot what I was calling that. No movie ticket stub, huh? Interesting. B minus. 7. 5 out of 7. How is it different? He has the diamond up top. Band-Aid's same place. Hourglass is rainbow. The mountain's the same. Okay. Four out of 7. This poor kid's all over the place, but he got some of them right. He got the mountain right. It's safe to say the mountain and the, whatever it is, Proja H. I forgot your name was silly. So you had the mountain, you had that one beneath the mountain, and you had this is the key to figuring out whatever is right. You need to suss out who is right, who is wrong. C minus, the teacher was so butthurt she didn't even put how many he got wrong. Great. Just the political statement. And that's the clue. Whatever this is should be the match. So it's because you put the movie stub instead of the one that everybody else put. C minus. Did she just automatically like fail you, my guy? Kathleen being all political? And freaking Artie. Anders being all freaking, look at how clean cut he's writing. Sucky. The best way is to break it down visually, but I'm too lazy to do that. It's safe to assume that the far top right one is the mountain. Definitively the mountain. Every time. The one beneath it, or next to it to the left, as I'm doing it in weird rows, that usually is that one. That's safe to assume that. Those two we're pretty certain of. The rest of them are jumbled all over the place. Now his bottom left Band-Aid one, Kathleen. Mountain, that one. All of the other ones are just wrong. Oh gosh, oh gosh. I'm gonna fail this test. I'm gonna fail this test so hard. Aren't I? We'll come back to this. Let's just see if I make it. Because I'd like to actually see what the test is. I'm actually anticipating failing it totally. Is that a tea kettle, teacher? I had one of those in a nightmare one time when I put a quarter in a vending machine in the rumpus room. take it or not to take it? That is the question. Leave it up to Lady Luck. It's still technically incredibly early in the run. I have no keys. Having a nursery right there, a lot of potential. 2 rerolls. I mean, I totally could get another classroom easy. All right. Heads, nursery, tails, we shoot for the classroom. Lady Luck says to roll for the classroom. She wants it. Drawing room's not bad. She said to roll for the classroom. I trust her guidance, even though it leads me astray. But I will accept a walk-in closet as a consultation. That's my telescope. Oh my. Good. Black mirror. Have I ever had the effigy in here? Maybe I should have just looked at the map. Are these both of them? Nick. That's better. That's way better. And it gives me ones. That's way better. Oh my gosh. I was doing this the bananas way. That's funny. Now I have pictures of these. So I was going to be stabbing in the dark, guessing. We're going to change this a little bit. My whiteboard can't handle this much. Okay. What does their paper look like? And that matches exactly? Yeah. Okay. How am I going to do this? I have a picture of this, so that's fine. I'm just going to use the... So, Mora Jai. The college. Korarika. And then Vera. Arch Aries. Arinda Aries. And Nuance. That top left one's interesting, isn't it? What's the devoted circle? Oh gosh, the light gets in the way. The top left has All the sigils in a funky placement. And it resembles a rupee from Zelda. A little bit. Top right has the constellations. And we've seen that puzzle before. Inside her lady's bedchambers. Remember. I remember everything that went down inside her bedchambers. We're given those ones, which means now we can suss out the other ones. So, Arch Ares is the one that looks like arches. That is awesome. The college one, we knew that. That's the down one. Finn Ares. Oh, good. I'm so happy that the names don't match because of reasons. Arinda Ares is movie ticket stub. And Finn Ares, which is not one of the ones that I wrote down from the map. Great. I need a magnifying lens. Gosh dang it. Finn Ares. Further nuance is the bottom. Ares. Arinda Ares. So this must be what's supposed to teach me. Arch Ares. And where is that exactly? Raja Nuana. Well, I think I'm going to get what is called an F. Yeah, we got to go get a thingy. It's going to get too late for me to logic this out. So, we'll come back. First, I guess I should secure the test. And then we can see what exactly it is. The only thing we know is the trophy says ace the test. So, let's do this side next. The game has this weird mechanic with it where if I took a picture on PlayStation and zoomed, it wouldn't properly provide what we want. You have to use the magnifying lens to be able to see what exactly they're trying to hide. On one hand, the dormitory is meant for school day. On the other hand, it's a corner. I can't pass up my conservatory. Nope. I will not pass it up. The attic. High attic. How are you doing, Mr. Rare Pants? We're going to lower you down, that's for sure. What's the planetarium set to? I can get behind that. That's pretty good. Standard's good. Parlor, that's common. That's good to leave that there for now. But the attic... crank it down. I want to go lower than that, but how about this? Don't let me forget to change the attic. We just won't do it on school day because we have other priorities. Painful. Super painful. My battery pack. My battery pack. Apples, apples. Yes! Not really any good ones, though, but... Okay. We're not going to do the aquariums, so apples give steps. That's the new rule. Don't worry about steps. I got that on lockdown. It ain't a thing. I'm not cursed, so I don't know why I'm afraid of chapel. It's a scary place, church. All doom and gloom sometimes. Okay, the Nook would give me keys. I think now I'm just going to pull the trigger on dormitory, or I go secret passage. No. Let's just get some keys. We'll nook it out. But, Need a commissary, planetarium. Jeez Louise. The hallway closet doesn't want to spawn on a hallway, ever, does it? See, like this? The clues that I want to look at with this, I can't. I've read this book before. See the metro? Oh, you son of a metro. I need the magnifying lens for that right there. Sucks. We gotta go get it. It's somewhere. I come to learn. Art days. Easy. What a lovely drawing. I like the smiley face. That's funny. The tunnel. That's tough. I kind of need this, don't I? Yep. Not another teen movie. Been a while since I've seen that one. A good one. Let's see, $10. I accept. I accept. I accept. I accept. Okay. You know what could happen? If I fail the test, if I'm just one piece away from being able to do the thing. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I liked this class. 3 out of 6. I remember we went through that already. I shouldn't have to do that. Allegedly, I should not have to do that. Do I remember it? Some of it. I read the whole thing. History is penned by the victors in red. 6 gems in your crown, sir. So this is our first key. We can be very picky choosy here. What do we want it to be? Observatory is not a bad choice. Really isn't. It's facing a weird way, but I have the telescope. Don't I? Yeah, I do. So we can look so hard up. How many, I guess I can't tell how many I have. But I have 9 rerolls, so it's like, yeah, we should totally do it. It's can be very beneficial. 37. I'm almost back to my 40 area. We don't want that. That, yes. This, yes. This, yes. That, get out of here. And I'm not going to do the telescope yet. $1. Pew. Okay. Jeez, have keys, baby. One spare room. Compliments of the university. One. No. Pantry. Compliments of the kitchen staff. Don't forget to eat your apples. Yum, yum, yum. Salted, please. Make my steps 40. Okay. I don't have the key card, do I? Oh, man. I was hoping that that pathway would be more lucrative. I could bust out right here. With some terrible luck, we could bust out right there. I lied. I am going to use the telescope now. Because what did it give me? It gave me a slice, 2 chests at the entrance. We can't. I don't want to risk it. The steps, not that important. It's the chests. Now I got to go back. For dice. And for the key card. Because the key card actually means a lot. A lot. Because if I bottom out right here, because I can't re-roll, the key card allows me to go through the foundation. Which totally exists. You just gotta believe. Trust me. Totally is there. Maybe. Please don't bottom out. Please. I don't want to bunk out here. Don't bunk out. I will break the piggy bank. Which one do I trust? The closet has 2 items. The garage. Yeah, no. It's between the 2 because this is it. This is it. Schoolday's bust. I shouldn't have gone observatory. I should have re-rolled that to make it a 4-path. I do have the car keys. So here's what's at stake. Hallway closet, 2 items. Could be the key card. If we don't get the key card, we're done. It's that simple. Finished. If we got the crank, I have a battery. I have a shovel. Do I have a workstation? I do have a workshop. Crank could be in garage. Crank could be in closet. For which one? Are you voting garage, trunk of garage, or trunk of car? Or are you voting hallway closet? 2 items. It's a dice roll either way. In the trunk of the car, I have received the battery and the flower key. It's 6s. Should I leave it up to Lady Luck? Flip a coin? I think it's roughly the same items. Technically, stuff could spawn in the garage as well. It's all chancing. The only guarantee is 3 keys. And then the trunk of the car is basically like a chest with good items. It usually has good items. The crank could be in there, but it also just could be nothing. This often is stuff like a dice and a key, a coin and a thing. But it also could be... I don't think I've ever seen the lever. It could. The key card. We can trust your gut. Just thinking odds-wise. I do have the rabbit's foot, but that's neither here nor there. If I'm shooting purely for the key card, the closet probably is the better bet. If I'm shooting for the lever at all, the garage would be my better bet. But I don't know. Let's try closet. Oh gosh. Key dice. Where was the dice 2 seconds ago? That's bust. Bummer. At least we learned some stuff. So, it's in my best interest. The sad thing is, gosh, I'm gonna have to re-rent it to be able to read it. No magnifying lens, so all the stuff. I'm just debating if it's worth keeping this or not. The only thing that would be worth keeping is doctoring the attic. Make it standard. Or unusual. If I were to put it standard, let's say standard. Let's go crazy. That's like the ultimate closet, right? 3 gems is the cost for now. That's one that we want to axe. That's probably like the next axe. The 8 items thing is beyond good. Not to mention there is a puzzle of sorts up there that I need to crack. So, standard. It's going to be an annoyance until we can axe it. I don't want it common, but I want it not super rare. What I want to do is super rare is the ones that I never want to see. Standard seems like a good middle ground. Parlor stays. Planetarium. Would have loved to have got it this time, but we didn't. Standard also seems pretty good for that. Especially when it gets buffed. So we'll keep it. I'll keep it that way. Close. Interesting how close. That was good. I like having free classes. I don't regret that decision at all. Bonus! So this is where, like, this day would never exist. It's a mid-sized campus. That's funny. Once I click this, it overwrites, but because my cloud save is back at yesterday, it gives me that solace of mind. And that would be my way around if something scawampus happens with the collapse. I want to see what it is. Freaking school trophy. I will have you. I will have you. I just want to make it to the room. It's eliminating gyms, so we just have to worry about keys. Okay. Let's collapse. Let's do that. Let's figure that out. And if I could get the bunny foot to increase my luck, if that even comes into play. It could, it couldn't. That's kind of funny. Booyah. One rabbit's foot. Check. I don't have a shovel yet. What am I doing? Church is over there. Church is over there. Not my church. Workshop. Good. Cut off the entrance. Cha-ching. And that's one of the items needed. The hardest one to get. I still think that that's the hardest one. Okay. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of that, but okay. Okay. Why is it trying to destroy me? Oh my. Is there a shovel in here? High red furnace, room of death. Rare furnace. Funny how these dark rooms are all just piling on over here when I have the foot. I need your help. Quickly. Provide me with gems. Don't have a crazy puzzle today. A false box contains the gems. The black box is true. The black box is false. Okay, well, it all hinges. My guess is the black box is important. If the black box is true, then the black box is true. The white one has to be true if the black box is true. And if the black box is true, then the blue box is false. And the gems are in the blue box. If the black box is false, a true box contains the gems. So, false. The black box is true. False. It can't be true because it's false. False, false. The black box is false. True. Which still leads back to blue. Same answer, different equation. Now the tricky thing is, I don't know if the Lucky Rabbit's Foot item find transfers if you combine it with the coin purse. I think it turns into just a double money getter. So I'm not going to combine it. I'm going to keep it separate for the sake of science, since we're on a red spiral of death here and choices are imperative. Don't worry. The aquarium will save us. That's 2. Just need a shovel. There it is. Can't help myself. Theory time. Furnace, why you gotta be so rude? Oh, all those red rooms right there. Cresse. No, not the salt. Come on. One jackhammer. Let's go. I just had to make sure that it worked. That's all. Yep. Dandy. It works dandy. It's trade post. Did I grab this already? That duplicating chip. Duplicates a lot. Okay. Still have never seen a blue tint, by the way. We haven't. That should be a focus. All right. What does it say? Be forewarned. A collapse of any scale makeshift jackhammer to mine for additional diamond. Each time you're successful, the chance of a cave-in will increase. Forewarned. The skill permanently close the site, and with it the daily gems it provides. There has to be a purpose. I am convinced. Because here's the thing. If there's a cave-in, how will I have this? It's kind of important, isn't it? The whole, stuff. 95%, so that didn't change. I'm going to start in, the dumbest spot, maybe. Where's the dumbest spot? Right here? Oh. So you mean it doesn't actually do any mining? What do you think? Push to cave in? I now understand, yeah. Now it is totally a thing of risk, risk, risk. For one gem. Because this doesn't change at all. It is something. If I started with 10 every day, that'd be awesome. What percentage do I fail on? When do you think I trigger collapse? Whoa, right there! I don't believe it. The fire thing? I can't twist the fire thing ever again? I still don't believe it. Okay. I can climb up there. Come on, kid. Use your legs. It's still lit up. So this is where we don't push forward with this one. But I am curious. I will use my steps. Do I have a... No. Dang it, I don't. I will use my steps to check some stuff before I reset it. Nothing changed here? Gemstone Cavern shows on my thing. I'm curious, how would a fire ever happen now? So if I triggered a collapse and I didn't have that selected, nothing changed in there? Nope. Oh my gosh. He jumps. What would happen? He can't go that way, but he can go this way. That stayed up? Interesting. Noted. Okay, well now I want to go check that. If none of this changed, because obviously it's too important to change. But the fire boggles my mind. Okay, so the boiler still has to be turned on every time. Got it. Which we knew that. 18 steps. Seems like there's more lights on down there. Somebody downstairs turns on the lights. Saw the ruckus up there. There's no way the collapse did anything over there. Maybe, since I can't cross over because of where I've left this. I'm just curious, George. So we're going to do one little checkaroo. We know that the jackhammer won't do anything. Still kind of want to... I mean, I already got the one key. So, I totally agree. Don't mind for those. Not worth it at all. I'm assuming every day it changes back to 95%. If I was on a day one, yeah. Is everything the same? Is that bazooka still loaded and ready to roll? And also docile and not ready to move. Perfect. That's how I like it. How about that AK? Yep. Good. How about the beer bottle? Ooh, the beer bottle. Okay. Not going to allow that to happen. Maybe on a throwaway profile. But who has one of those in their spare back pocket. Not me. That's nuts, right? At what point do I have, first of all, no need for that flame? I don't understand. And that's why I still am thinking it's not possible. There has to be a way to clear it out. There has to be a way to clear it out. But if there's a way to clear out that, it did say permanent. It gave you all the proper warnings. And how I lasted, what? Up to 6. I started with 2. I got to 16. I think I had more than 2. But 70%-ish is when it collapsed on me. Yeah, that's no good. That's pretty bad. If I looked over there and it was collapsed, I'd be like, panic. We better go check. So on a dare challenge mode, I'm going to argue. You're telling me that on a dare challenge mode, you made the jackhammer and had the steps to come all the way out here? Challenge mode, or curse mode, I would say no way. Why was that noise happening? There's trees? Simon, that's what we call nature. It's okay, buddy. Take the 2. Take the 2. Don't greed. Casino's fun greed. That's not fun greed. That's destruction greed. Schoolhouse. 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 Or not. What will you give me for this? Deal. No takesies backsies. One of these days, I'm going to learn how to do that. What did Thin say the other day? I'm surprised you don't have them. The other chips. I have not seen any other chips ever. Unless it's potato chips. Okay, priority this time is... Conservatory. The priority is this conservatory. That is... What about this? Bye. I do like the pantry though from time to time, but sorry. I will see you rarely unless you're the furnace, and then I'll see you soon. Because of how that works. I've never made this. Dowsing rod. While drafting, dowsing rod points towards rooms that may contain more items than usual. I will become psychic. Yes. What? You're telling me the secret passage has items in it today? Okay. Prove me right. Um. Um. My choices were a closet. Yeah. What? That certainly cannot be true. Okay, so there was a gym. One gym. The closet would have had 2 items. So unless you produce right now, Mr. Drafting Stick, Rod, one gym doth not outweigh 2 item. It's not how it works. Okay. I mean, it's not wrong there, but downside is I can't use my dowsing rod to check a thing, so I can't shovel today. Don't you dare point to that church. Don't you dare point to that church. False box contains the gems. The black box is true. The black box is false. We already did this one. I don't remember exactly though. False box is, if that's true, that's true. This is false. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah? Are you sure about that? It's like, don't question me. If there's just a key, is it just a key? Oh. Okay. I think my intuition is already better than what this does. May contain more items. We need the freaking rabbit's foot.